And sometimes I cover it with a very thin layer. Do we have enough bats for all this nonsense?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay,
We're
good.
good on that.
I noticed that she tore it on the screen. Could it be torn also on the Penland, you think, or if you decided to tear the paper?
Oh, yes, it could. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Oh, yeah, let's find a syringe and fill it with water. I think so.
I also have two.
Of course, I'm not going to be doing it with this one. I want to do that with another one.
So we wet it before we tear it.
Well, we might be able to just, I will try something with this. I'll see what happens. I will. We'll see if we can shoot some water straight at that. I mean, I've even taken a sheet that was totally formed and just made a little hole in it. And the more spaces that are enclosed by rigid wire, like circular spaces, which are totally held in place, the areas in those circular or spiral areas will not shrink as much. But where there's room for the fibers to move, they will. It's just that when you go completely around, or even in a spiral, they don't shrink as much. So this is going to be like, oh, there are endless varieties of ways to see how different weights of both thread and wire. Thank you. That's one of the big ones.
And is there a way, once your piece, well, I guess once it's strung, it's really dry, isn't it? And it's,
Well, it depends. This is going to take a while to dry.
or during the drying
But during
process.
the drying process, you can pick it up and wrap it around an armature. Yeah, that's
Well, and my other question was finishing the edge.
Does it have water in it?
If the edge isn't exactly what you want.
This is the time for us to try all these things.
Okay. I have a lot of questions.
It's good. It's good because you might have some questions that other people hadn't thought of, but will need the answers to. And that goes all the way. That goes for everyone. So of course, if I just put the interruption this way, it's going to go this way. But if I also put it this way, so it'll go both ways. And this is just the linen thread. It's going to react a little more severely if with wire, and even more severely with heavy wire. The really heaviest wire I saw a spool of somewhere, somebody brought,
This
might be better
wire.
suited to the flats.
Okay.
But you could try a little piece with this. This is really finely beaten, and the wire may overpower it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd save it for something else, but to experiment.
Oh yeah,
If
it's
anybody
fine
wants to
for an
use it, I have
experiment.
tons. Just come and cut off.
So, we should all try all the materials, the sisal and the linen and the wire. And we have this something or other steel wire here for all of us. This is for everyone to use. And then some of you may have brought your own things to try. And if you feel you have the spirit of sharing, great. I know everybody here does. And what did I decide? With this one I was going to put a cover on. I almost don't want to put a cover on this one because this is very tender, gentle stuff. And I just don't want to put a cover on it. It's already got, each one of these is covered with pulp. So I'm just going to see what happens if, maybe that'll be enough. And as you can see, I shouldn't go to town doing this. And there's X's and horizontal and vertical and all that good stuff. What I want to do here, keep in mind, there's a bunch of thinking back and forth necessary with this process. I'm putting this aside.
So the chamois goes under the
Yes.
finished sheets, not under your
Oh no,
couture.
I just have that there because that
Oh.
one piece was really, really wet.
Okay.
We're going to cool ones.
The chamois goes under your
We are
felt.
gonna cooch on chamois, and the chamois goes under your Penland. Because it's gonna help to pull the water, it's gonna wick the water out. It really does what it says it does. It's quite effective. And you'll notice the difference immediately. The reason I did this, I don't need this yet, but I do need another piece of this to be drained.
You want to
Okay,
recharge?
so now here's what I would